So I was thinking of maybe getting started.
Getting started? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, acknowledging the territories of the Sallow Nation and ask you to come up and do a welcome. Is that good?
Can Eddie do the welcome to the...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everyone!
Good morning.
So great to see so many people out here today. Wow, thank you all for coming. Can you hear me okay with this thing? Yeah. Hey, is that louder? Is that okay? Is that better? All right. So before we get started here today, I just wanted to acknowledge the unceded territories of the Sallow Nation and invite Eddie Gardner to come up and do a welcome for us. So Eddie,
Want to thank each and every one of you for coming out, taking a stand for a bitumen pipeline free BC. So we're here today. we're here today to take a stand. We're drawing that line in the sand, telling the federal government and the provincial government, no way are they going to destroy supernatural BC. Our aquifer waters in this territory is going to be protected. Our birds, our fish, our salmon need protection. It's time for us to take a stand for the natural world, to give a voice for those who don't have one. That's the spirit bear, that's the eagles, that's the whales, that's the smokwa, or blue heron. So we're going to march, and we're going to keep marching until we get the job done, until we stop Kinder Morgan, stop Enbridge, stop tar sands. Oh,
all right, do you want to do it? Yeah. All right, so today we do have a plan to start off here at John Less's office. So he is the MLA for the Chilliwack Fraser Canyon riding, and our plan is to link arms, essentially, to just help visualize the growing opposition to tar sands pipelines and tankers through BC. But before after that, we were going to march over to Glenn O'Mahony's office, who is the candidate for the Chilliwack Hope riding, and also link arms and send a message as well, collectively, that we do need to have politicians take a stand against all tar sands pipelines and tankers. But before we do that, I just thought maybe we could start off with our host here for the event, Kate, who has worked really hard in pulling people together. And so I just wanted to welcome Kate Anderson, or Kate up, to say a few words.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you everybody for coming. It's great to see all of you here. And I was wondering if before we do the march, if we could link arms across the front of this building. And I'm going to take a picture of all of you.
No, that's good. All right, and the important thing to remember today is that we are not alone as a community who is coming together. There are more than 67 communities across BC today who are taking an action like this. And for those of you, many of you might have also been able to make it to Victoria on Monday, where we saw more than 4,000 people come out in solidarity. And then I think it's real testament to the growing people power and opposition here. So as we get into a line, maybe we can get into a line, link some arms if you want to put your signs out in front of our legs perhaps, just to help make a really strong visual image.
Very well in front of our legs. Oh yeah.
If I put out a few chants, would you help echo me just to help build the energy here? Yeah! Alright, so when I say pipelines, you say no thanks! Pipeline! No thanks! Pipeline! No thanks! When I say tankers, you say no thanks! Tankers! No thanks! Tankers! No thanks! When I say tar sands, you say no thanks! Tar sands! No thanks! Tar sands! No thanks! When I say politicians, you say take a stand. Politicians, take a stand. Politicians, take a stand. Thank you.
Hey, coach. Hey.
Okay, got another suggestion. When I say BC, you say not for sale. BC, not for sale. BC, not for sale. When I say, do it again. Okay.
Coastline.
Let's do it over again.
Yeah, I can do it again. Okay. Yep. Okay, or what about the people united will never be defeated? The people united will never be defeated. 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 All right, so admittedly, I'm feeling a little bit tired today. I feel like I've had a lot of good energy coming and been a part of a lot of good energy these last couple days. I was out in Victoria on Sunday. We did a mass training. More than 350 different people came out to be trained on how to be better advocates against tar sands pipelines and tankers in BC. So we did training on using direct action as a tactic. We did training on using good media and messaging. We did training on building our communities and broadening our bases to come together across diverse backgrounds. And then on Monday, we had more than 4,000 people come out on the lawns of the legislature in Victoria for a day day-long event where we had more than 60 speakers from a number of different First Nations, environmental groups, and different local communities, sharing why it is so important that we are fighting hard now and we are drawing that line in the sand to say no to tar sands pipelines and tankers. And then yesterday, the Athabasca Chippewa First Nation, which is a small community up in northern Alberta on the front lines of the tar sands mining development, launched a constitutional challenge against Shell Oil for their tar sands mining expansion. So the Athabasca Chippewa First Nation challenge is very significant, and I do want to share with everybody here that we think about supporting them, because if we are to truly stop the threat of tar sands pipelines, we do have to stop tar sands mining expansion at the source.
Yay! Get that woman some water!
What's that?
Get that woman some water!
Yeah, I know. Or if anybody else wants to come up and take this megaphone, that would be great too.
We ready to rock and roll?
All right, okay, so I think that we got a really good picture here. There was a letter sent to MLA John Less asking him, pleading with him, please take a stand for what is right. Please take a stand against Enbridge and the Kinder Morgan tar sands pipelines, and don't leave us with a toxic legacy that we're going to have to leave for our future generations to clean up. So if we could all perhaps go home today and take it upon ourselves to make a quick phone call to John's office, just reminding him, hey, we were out there today, this is something that's really important, we need you to take a stand. Particularly with this guy, he is going out of office. You know, he could be courageous at this moment and leave us something. leave us a positive message and stand up for community rights in the face of big oil corporations. So please, we're trying to send that message to John today, and if we could take it upon ourselves to keep that message up and put that pressure on him, that would be great. Okay, but I think perhaps now is the right time that we could make our walk over to Gwen O'Mahony's office. So it's just around the corner. We're going to walk to the corner and then just walk up by City Hall. So if we want to try to stay together as a group, that would be great. I definitely encourage us to stay on the sidewalk just to be conscious of traffic and not wanting to, get hurt in any way. Okay? Okay, woo! When I say